Please excuse the fish tank noises in the background, but I'm finally gonna get around to updating my project pan again. I know last time I had 2 empties, but I didn't roll anything in, but I had pretty good progress since then. I will say I don't know where my paper is where I like keep track of progress, so hopefully I find that. Now I think last time after I went through my empties, I started with my lipsticks. So I guess I'll just start with the exciting empty, which is my Flower Beauty Buttercup lipstick. And you can see that's just the plastic right there. There is a tiny bit that's above the plastic. It still scrapes my lips, but I think the next time I reapply this today, I'll consider it done then. But for this video and this update, this is an empty. So I will have a roll-in. I guess I can just talk about that now because there's only one roll-in. But I have been using this lately intentionally. I have 2 eyeshadow primers. This one's getting old, I suppose. But I have a theory that my NYX glitter glue, if I just set some powder on top, will work just fine to prevent creasing and help the longevity of my eyeshadows. So right now I'm just working on finishing this by the end of the year. You can see there's not a ton left, but considering you use like a tiny little dot on each eye, this will probably take me the rest of the year to finish up. I'll probably just take pictures of it from this angle to show if it's getting lower or thinner or whatever. But yeah, not a super exciting roll-in, but a very practical one. So it also just is a reminder for me to use it, because even though I'm not wearing a ton of eyeshadow or a ton of dramatic eyeshadow lately, I still notice a difference when I wear this versus when I don't, even if it's just like a nude eyeshadow. This prevents creasing. And my next lipstick is something that I wish I had the lines with me to show the progress, but for sure this is shorter. There is no way it isn't, because I'm like to the plastic for the first centimeter on this side, basically. It's just a little bit above it. And I wish this wasn't as firm as it was, because it would go quicker like this one did. But I am going to try my hardest to finish this by the next update. I've been really focusing on it this update. This one I haven't been, but since there's so little left and it's so creamy, I didn't have to finish it up. I've usually been putting this on first and then putting this on top to make it a bit darker. I prefer putting lip balm on first or something like this and then making it lighter, and that's why it goes a bit slower. I could just, what I'll probably do some days this next month is just wear it as a dramatic darker berry lip, just to try to use it up faster. Hopefully I'll have this done by next time, if not the month after that. But this is like 5-6 years old. I don't even know. It's just old and I'm getting kind of tired of it, even though it's a beautiful shade, don't get me wrong. Right now I'm wearing this on top of the other lipstick, but I can swatch for you because I'm not sure if I have before. But it doesn't look that dramatic right here, but for some reason on my face, it's like a berry, you know, it's a dramatic berry lip. And I prefer it more so kind of lighter and a more wash of color. I should have been swatching it every update because then it would have been, you know, using it up more. I'm just kidding. But have you ever thought that for people who like literally swatch every time, do you ever think to yourself, are they doing this to use it up faster? Because it's kind of genius. Moving on to this eyeliner. Again, I wish I had the lines for reference, but a good reference would be that below the actual exposed wood part, it's the same length as the lid, and this part's plastic. I think previous pencils by Essence stopped somewhere in this range, so I did definitely make some progress. The last thing in here is this blush palette, and last time I had a little bit left of this pink shade. That was used up, no problem. And then there's a giant pan on the shade down here. I mixed some of this top shade with that shade and I created this Franken blush. It's a pretty shade and I lined it up. I think I like it when it's more of a sheer application. I'm wearing it today with a pink highlighter on top. It is getting pretty thin in there. My goal is to hopefully finish this by next update, but again, I don't know if that's gonna happen. But also in the picture, you can probably see that there's a bit of pan expansion here. When I was still working on this shade, I was using these two primarily, but once I finished this shade, I just focused on the Franken. So hopefully this is done by next time, and then I might make some new Frankens and then also work on this. But yeah, not a ton of exciting progress this time. I mean, I do have an empty. This is the first lipstick I've ever used up to its entirety, like full-size lipstick. I've used up a few like little samples where it's like that little divot, little circle of color, and you like dig into it. Those aren't the same though, obviously. I have used up, I think, one like miniature liquid lipstick from Bare Minerals. I used it up as a blush. And I have used up, I think, one, I don't know if it's a lipstick or it was supposed to be like a balmy kind of thing from Physicians Formula. It was like pale orange. I used it as like a corally blush. Not the best blush on me. If I were to go back in time, I wouldn't have wasted my time with that. But I used that up. But this is the first time I've ever used a bullet lipstick on the lips and use it up to completion. And I got this maybe 2 years ago. So it actually wasn't even that old. It was just super soft and easy to use. Next time, it'd be awesome if I could get 3 things out and then I could make a video of me making new Frankens, and I want to do some Franken lip products. That'd be really fun. So I could have, you know, Franken blush, Franken highlighter, some Franken tinted lip balms, and then it'd be kind of like a midway year refresh for this project, but we will see. I hope that'll happen. So that's everything. Sorry if I can't find that paper for comparison photos, but I'll still have comparison photos for this at the very least. And I feel like you can tell that my lipsticks and my eyeliner are shorter. It's just like how much, I don't know. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed and I hope that you have an amazing day. Bye.